Good evening, all of you. I know it's a long session is going on. Most of you are a little dull. Let's get back to the bamboo, which is growing forever into so many different products. I'm very much thankful to Susan for giving me this opportunity to come and speak here on the day one. And we also sponsor the event to see that the bamboo develops in a large scale. I'm going to talk about the propagation, commercial cultivation, and industrial use, which is very much lacking at the moment in the world. And that is the reason why bamboo is not growing. If you didn't just talk about the architecture, or if you're talking about the handicraft, it's all the good sector. But the volume, it cannot take the volume. So I'm Dr. Bharathi, and this is going to be the future agro industry. The bamboo is going to be the future agro industry, and the breaking the challenge of bamboo for better future, better environment, better industry, better investment, and better money to the farmer. That's most important. It's possible if you start cultivating the bamboo, and if you start connecting with the product, which has got a huge market. And let's look at what is possible. Now, today what happened, I've been working in sugarcane for many years, 30 years, converted bamboo into sugarcane crop, line crop, no more tree crop. Plant them in the line, do the breeding work, select the right clone, and don't keep him in the forest. That's the secret for the bamboo. Today, bamboo in the forest, wild. The yield of Indian yield, 13.9 million hectare, 12.5 million tons. It's only 0.5 tons per acre. Farmers are growing in Mizoram, Manipur, everywhere. The yield is only between 4 to 8 ton, 4 to 7 ton maximum. But I brought in a precision farming like banana, sugarcane, and that's able to give this precision farming bamboo 40 tons per acre. 40 tons per acre, you can do anything in the world with the bamboo. You can burn it. You can do any product at an economically sustainable cost to the industry and to the farmer. That's the change I brought in the last 15 years of work. I've been doing myself and this is what the breaking the challenge the bamboo for better future. I know this is the right topic. WPO has taken it up, and this is the breakthrough for bamboo. And let me go through the entire presentation to show you. Bamboo grows 1.5 feet a day. I recorded with my camera through the night, through the day. I just recorded. You see this bamboo growing. It's growing. The clock started in the evening 6 o'clock. It goes to the night. Bamboo is growing. The red line is the place where it started growing. Till night is growing. It's now day, morning, 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock, still growing. And 12 o'clock, noon it's growing. 3 o'clock is still growing. And you see them by the evening, 24 hours, 1.5 feet. I'm telling you, there's only one plant in the world that can grow at this speed. I've been working with 85 different species as a breeder, as an agriculture scientist, but I never see any plant. No, we never use this potential of the plant for capturing the carbon, for converting it to energy. To do these 40 tons, you need the best species. There are many species, 1,600 species. Cultivable, 1 dozen in India. So, once you look at the species, within the species, there are a lot of clones are there. The chairman is a breeder by herself, and the breeding work is not taken forward at all. In banana, a lot of clones. Sugarcane, many clones. Bamboo in a species, you call only tulda, or you call balkova. You don't talk beyond that. Ornamental, yes, you have black asper, you have green asper, you have tall asper and all that, but when it comes to the yield, there is no clone. It's there in agriculture. So next, the right propagation method. There are many propagation seeds are there. Vegetative propagation is there. Tissue culture gives you very good quality plant, fast growing plant. This fruit beyond doubt in banana, sugarcane, rose, carnation, chebra. But bamboo has yet to take place in a large scale is being done. What is missing totally is agriculture practice, silviculture practice for the bamboo. And that is the cultivation. I'm going to talk to you about showing more about that. And we plant always 25 feet by 25 feet, 5 meter by 5 meter. That's okay for the forest. If somebody wants to cultivate, you should put them very close by. Maximize the sun capture of the bamboo. I'll show you the pictures how we did it. And anything to grow so fast, you need input, water and the fertilizer. Because bamboo has got 0.8% potash, 0.7% nitrogen, only 0.1% phosphorus. Give them. In terms of money, it's only around 12,000 rupees per acre. It gives you back more than 100,000 rupees. And let's look at this. This is the bamboo which has got a thorn. The regular bamboo is thornless. Because of that, people don't use it. This is the first clone I developed. 15 years back when I developed a lot of objection. People never believed it. But today it is proved beyond doubt. 40, 50, 65 tons. Some of the factories are taking it. Thick wall, heavy one, good for structure, but the quantity required is less. Now, propagation, tissue culture. That's what I've been supposed to talk about. The first quality planting material, and we take a small tissue from a good growing plant. And this from the care of Kerala Forest Research Institute. They all got the best gene resources. Collect the small tissue, taken to the laboratory, sterilized, clean, made for all bacteria, fungus, everything, and put them in a test tube to germinate. No roots, but they start germinate within 3 weeks' time. And once they germinate, it starts multiplying in 5 months' time. In 15 months' time, comes to numbers like 1 million plant from one tissue. All identical, photocopying, Xerox plant. And then that's rooted into smaller pieces, is cut into smaller pieces, and all these is done 100,000 plants a day. That is the speed with which we work, and exported throughout the world. And these are the growing room where it's kept for growth, and then the plant's ready after 15 months, million plant from one clone. And these are very fragile, soft plant. From the air-conditioned room with all the artificial nutrient, and then it is put into a greenhouse to harden for next 2 months. Then they are ready like this. This is what getting exported up to South America. This side up to Australia. And it's going to Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka 2,000 acre plantation is only for producing electricity. And there it's grown to in 3 months time it's grown like this in under a small nursery. A shaded nursery, it grows. This is ready for planting. Now from there it is sent in a vehicle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. It's put in a lorry. A truck takes at least 50,000 plant. And it's transported across. Now this has been done for many species, not only one, the Balkova, or this is for the Tulda, it's for Newtons. There are many species, Toxy. Since the chairperson has said limited time, I'm just going to tell you the species: Hamiltoni, Oliverite, Brandisi, Latiforus, excellent bamboo for construction. Now, next, I'm going to talk on the agriculture practice. Once the propagation is over, agriculture practice and the plantation. Normally, plants are not planted so close by. It's 8 feet by 12 feet by 8 feet by 12 feet rows. 4 feet between the plants. Very high density. Today we have high density mango, high density banana, but we don't have bamboo. I just copied all this knowledge. Since I'm a doctorate in agriculture 30 years back, copied it to bamboo, and bamboo is working very well. 1,000 plants per acre. Your harvest is ready in 2.5 years' time. You don't need to wait for 5-6 years. And 40 tons is a minimum. And it can go up to 65 tons. There are factories today getting 65 tons per acre. This is one of the sugar factory planted in 2010. And you look at the plant. In 12 months' time, this is the growth they got it. The managers who are visiting there, I just superimpose the person to see what is the height of the plant. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and above. More than 20 feet. Let's see like how they did the work. Land is blind. Lines are marked for 10 feet, 8 feet, 12 feet, 8 feet, 12 feet lines are marked, and the trenches are made. No more pit planting. Every one of us, no, only planting tree by pit. No, for one bamboo to grow, it's a rhizomatous plant, it's a fibrous root system. You need to make a trenches, and trenches should be filled with organic manure. Could be cow dung, could be pig manure, could be leaf manure. All this put in the trench in the bottom. It's all done over a period of 15 years, and standardized the technology. Now a lot of plantations come up. Then we put up the topsoil in the top to cover it up, and after it's covered up, again 4 feet, 4 feet, 4 feet, we put the manure and the fertilizer based on the soil test, NPK and the pH and the EC. Based on that, we give a recommendation, and then it is planted with a drip irrigation line. You can see the black tube is a water irrigating line. They give around 4 to 5 liters a day to start with. The polybag plants are given there, and it is getting planted. And once planted, they start growing. Now irrigation, you need 2,000 millimeter water as a rainfall water. If it is not there, you need to give 20 liter a plant a day to maximize the yield. You can grow bamboo without the water for some time, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. They will go to dormant back again. It's a matter of time. But then if you can give water for all the year throughout, your yield is going to be highest. Because this is the best plant can capture the sun. You can see them with the light, with the further pictures. You know, if you don't have a drip irrigation, it's a flood irrigation. Can do that if you have more water, but otherwise go for the drip line. This is a drip irrigation. The black tubes are all drip irrigation, and which is, you can see them. The drip irrigation. The drip irrigation is connected to a fertilizer tank. You don't need to go to the plant to feed plants. So, you know, we need morning breakfast, lunch, dinner. But we expect the bamboo to grow with once a year fertilizer, or sometimes no. But the bamboo needs every week a little quantity. So we cannot go put every time, labor cost is very high. Connect to this fertigation tank. Put it in the fertilizer tank, close the tank. The water when it is growing, it's a carrier, it will take the fertilizer, it will distribute the plant. It's a technology applied very much in banana, in sugarcane, in tomato, in brinjal, and so many plants. But we never tried it for bamboo. Bamboo, when you give it, it does very well. You know, this is the tube which is distributed, and the plant, 2 months old plants, sorry. This is a 2 months old plant, and I just turned the camera, the 4 in the top is wrong. And there's a 2 months, you see them, the 12 feet gap. In another 2 months, which is really the 4 months, this is the 4th month plant, they've grown up very well. Now they're touching the menu inside. And once they touch the menu, you can see them, the leaves started going up a little bigger, and the entire thing is going to go in another 4 months, 8 months, the gap of 12 feet is narrowed down to 2 feet. And the gap is narrowed down, the plant, no light is still is passing through, but little bit of light. Then in another 4 months, which is 1 year from now, completely covered. No sun is wasted, whether it is 8 feet gap or 12 feet gap, both completely covered. When you take from a photograph, from an aerial photograph, 4,000 square meter of 1 acre is completely green panel. No light is wasted. Bamboo is a good capture for sunlight. They need what? Sunlight, they need water, they need fertilizer. If all the three are available, nobody can stop bamboo to grow. But we should convert them to the right product. This person, when they gave it, the factory never believed. They put one side, they put this my bamboo, other side they planted eucalyptus. And then this is a harvest. You know, thorns are not there. It's easy to harvest. If you labor harvest, you can do by hand. You can also do mechanical harvest. They simply remove this, and the entire thing is fully solid bamboo. And it's ready in 2.5 years time to harvest. Now, once you harvest, you can harvest either only the selective bamboo, which normally we do for all architecture features and everything. But when it comes for energy, it's a huge market. You don't need to age. And then you can go for complete clear-cut harvest like this. The bamboo will come back. Highly resilient. Grow. They'll grow in 2 weeks' time. In 4 weeks' time. In 6 weeks' time, it's above my height. Still the harvested branches are still there in the field. So rhizomes are there, they are able to form it. Given the potash, they form the rhizome, they'll come back. And this plant in 2 years time ready for harvest again. So this is clear cut is every once in 2 years, not 40 tons, you'll be able to harvest 80 tons, but annualized yield is only 40 tons. Now, take it back further. This is a photograph of bamboo plantation. And you see them, bamboo can make so many products. I think the whole conference is full of products. You can see the furniture, you can see cycle, you can see charcoal, you can see cotton, structures, everything. My point is, which has got a huge market. All this energy product has got 90% market. Never explode. We never made ethanol out of that. We never made electricity. We import coal. India is importing 200 million tons of coal. Almost 1 million acre of bamboo is needed if you want to replace them. At the same cost, the money will go to the farmer. Today it's going to Australian mine, it's going to Indonesian mine, it's going to South African mine. We can give to our own farmer. So that's possible provided if you have thick wall, fast growing bamboo with the right knowledge to grow them. Let's look at, I'm looking at switching over energy from the fossil fuel. Huge untapped market. So this is the energy plantation of bamboo. And that can convert them into either electricity or you can replace the coal. We can make biofuel, diesel. Shell has got a technology in India and abroad. You can convert 4 kilos of bamboo into 1 liter diesel. And at a cost, 30% of the cost. Ethanol, bioethanol, there's a factory coming up in Assam now. And bio-CNG is already running. Tripura, I'm very happy, Minister announced that they're going to put up a unit here itself. Bio-CNG. 4 kilos of bamboo will give 1 kg of gas. 1 acre of bamboo can give you easily 5,000 kg of gas. What you need is 300 acres of bamboo. 1 bunk can run completely on that. And let's look at, this is the challenge. This is what I'm saying. Breaking the challenge of bamboo for the better future is through energy. Energy is a huge, biggest market. And they have 4,000 kilocalorie energy bamboo. And the best part is they have ash content of only 1 to 2%. That is a catch. Today you get agriculture waste. Paddy husk is available, 20% ash. Paddy straw, 20% ash. This is only 1 to 2% ash, and it's regenerate. So what you need is bamboo, only 200 acres to make electricity. And at what cost? 1 kg bamboo can produce 1 kilowatt current, and at a cost of 2.5 rupees. The government is buying at 5 rupees 50 paise today. At 100% margin you will get it. No project in the world you get 100% margin. And this renewable energy we are talking about. And today Sri Lanka is putting up 10 megawatt project at bamboo from India, technology from India. The investors from India is producing there. Now co-generation, there are a lot of sugar mills are there. They run only for 6 months. 6 months is closed down because no fuel is available. Bamboo can be grown like sugar cane. Current status is 220 megawatt hours is available, and we can convert them into 90% into 18 million tons, and for which we need only 0.5 million acre of bamboo. Very easy to achieve. Every factory, if they put only around 2,000 acres of bamboo, they will be able to run for next 6 months. But they have 20,000 acres of sugarcane to run for 6 months. Similarly, ethanol. Ethanol is available from bamboo, and that could be converted into fuel in a matter of 1 week's time. And it's 4 kg bamboo makes 1.2 liter of ethanol, because 65% of bamboo is cellulose, and you don't need to wait for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. 6 months old bamboo is sufficient for ethanol, because maximum cellulose. By 1 year, 2 years, your cellulose content comes from pectin is going up. But we never harvest bamboo, except for the shoots. We harvest within 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We don't harvest it. So the cycle of harvest, planting system, everything is different for ethanol when it comes to this. And 1 acre can produce 10,000 liter ethanol. I mean, this number may not make difference to you. If you look at sugar cane, is giving you 450 liter. Now the next one which Manipur is going to do now, CNG gas. CNG gas is done. This is a plant already in Pune, where they're using this bamboo to convert into CNG gas. 300 acres will do that. 4 kg bamboo will make 1 kg bioethanol. And what you need is 1 acre can give 4,000 kg. And this in front of that, they have the bunk. Grow the bamboo 300 acres in the backyard. Do it on the national highway, conversion, 1 day conversion, and fill the gas immediately. 5,000 kg per day is a bunk. It's already running for the last 1 year. I'm not talking theory. It's all happening, but it has to get replicated. I'm very happy your government has come forward and they're going to do the first unit in Manipur where you have bamboo, abundant bamboo. Bamboo does not have oil, but bamboo gas can be converted catalytically into oil. Jetroba, we grow jetroba. When you grow jetroba, we are getting around 450 liters of oil per acre. Bamboo gives you 10,000 liters oil. Diesel, biodiesel directly, no esterification, and that's what it comes to that. Today, we have a lot of technologies come forward for that, and it produces 25% oil, then biochar, then still gas with the water. And Shell in India, in abroad also, they have the technology. And I've just put up a partner, Vithara. Vithara is an energy company from Australia. They're going to jointly do a project here in India where they'll use 25,000 tons a day to digest this. The technology is called IH2. A diesel is going to be produced, and there's a team which they developed the technology, and this is a 5-ton capacity plant already running in Bangalore. And we are talking about 25 tons a day capacity coming up in Madhya Pradesh with the help of the government, and that can break liters and liters, barrels of oil with Indian bamboo, native bamboo. You don't need to go to import oil, and at a cost half the price. And this is what the technology, it's called biodiesel. And today we are working on a future technology. Another 6 months I'll announce hydrogen fuel cell. Today hydrogen fuel cell gives the least emission. The emission is water, H2O, and that fuel feed is a hydrogen which is captured by the bamboo when it's growing. And that is what we are going to do. That is the breaking technology of bamboo for the better future. This all market is endless, huge quantity. Farmers will get benefited. Coal. I told you coal, we are importing a lot of coal. And the coal can be very easily replaced with bamboo. Bamboo has got the same level of energy. If you convert bamboo into charcoal, it has got 6,000 kilocalorie. The coal is only 4,000 kilocalorie. And with no emission, everything. And what is the number? 820 million we are using in India. Out of the 200 million tons we are importing from abroad. This was India, just India alone. And if you want to change that, the government has already come forward and they're going to change it. And you can change exactly with 200 million tons of bamboo. That number does not make any difference for you. The area, if you want to grow the bamboo, you need an area of 1 million acre. Please grow bamboo any quantity. There is a huge market. I don't think we can supply and satisfy. This is just for India, not for export. I have a colleague here, Korea, Mr. Chang, who is planning to take 25,000 tons a month. You don't need the capacity. He's going to talk to the Chief Minister of Mizoram to take it from there. If it is available in Manipur, we are now looking for huge quantity of bamboo to be used for this at a specific price. And it's a huge possibilities available. I've done it for you. I know I've covered. I'm telling you, bamboo is the best for energy. The market is so huge. And we have been talking about all our sector. Please do that. There are a lot of waste available. We can use it. Insisting 80% waste. When you do board, 40% waste. You can also grow bamboo only for energy, as energy plantation. We are not exploring it. I've been fighting for the last 10-15 years. And I'm convinced. I've convinced Dalmia Cement. They're going to change the cement they're using. For every 1 ton of coal, cement they produce, they're using half a ton of coal. So much emission, carbon footprint is heavy. They agreed, they already started using bamboo powder here. And now we are looking on a long time, in 10 years time, they are looking at, can we convert bamboo, cement into zero carbon? There are 2 engineers that come from Shell. We are all bamboo enthusiastic architecture people. I know there are 2 engineers come from Shell. They are sitting in the conference here, listening to us to see, can we convert that into this? What is the quantity they need? 2 lakh acres of bamboo, 200,000 acres of bamboo. Every day, every year, they need it. And this is one factory. There are 15 such companies are there in India. Go abroad, there's so much. So bamboo has got huge potential, and we should take it. And this is what again I'm saying, breaking the changes for bamboo for better futures. Please, let's accept this. I sincerely thanks again the organizer for giving me such a wonderful opportunity, and I look forward to see that the bamboo become one of the common man crop in India, in abroad, everywhere. Thank you very much.